Fun, fabulous, charismatic, a great sister.
She really had an incredible sense of humor. Everything she said, I laughed.
The plain fact is, when you walked into a room and she was already there, you looked to see where she was, because you looked to see where the laughter was.
She sat in front of me in law school, and I noticed that quality of this is just someone with an extraordinarily great interpersonal skill that, if used in the right way, could really change things.
I would describe her as someone who has a passion for making the world a better place, and it was so genuine and so pure.
Mom was always great at just making people feel comfortable, making people feel welcome no matter who you are. She was just a giver. She was a big-time giver.
Ellen just grabbed you in, and once you were there, you knew that you were on to an exceptional journey.
Elle, when she came back to town, was like a ball of fire when she moved here from New York. And she had a lot of decisions to make in terms of raising her kids, and she decided to get real involved in the Jewish community.
She really helped establish the school as a prestigious school that makes a difference in the general Pittsburgh community and the Jewish community, and gave us that cachet and that capital that she and Gregg have, and really made it so that it was very, very cool to be a family and community day school.
When Ellen said something, I listened, because she always had good ideas. It all started with a cup of coffee. We met and we talked about recruitment, and she headed up the recruitment committee.
You confront Ellen with something that other people might not think you can do, and she's going to go out there and try to do it.
But when Ellen said come, you came. When Ellen said let's do this, you did it. You know, when Ellen said this is the place to be, you thought this must be the place to be, and she had all that going for her. I know she understood the impact she was having. She used her strengths very effectively, and it was never manipulative. It was just, I can do this, I know that this will work, and I'm all in.
You know, Ellen was life. Ellen was about taking something small from inception and just breathing life into it and making it big. You know, CDS is a perfect example of that. She was there close to inception, helped breathe life into it, and making it what it is today is really just something special.
Just in the few weeks since this has been put up, people have felt so much more graciously welcomed as they entered the school.
I don't have a video. Oh! Okay. What's your
For me, when I think about Ellen, as much as I think about all that she did in the community and giving back, what I think about first and foremost is the person that Ellen was, the friend that she was. She was a friend who came running. She was a friend who would say, I'll keep my phone on 24/7. It'll be by my nightstand. And if you need me, you can call.
In Hebrew, the notion of repairing the world is called tikkun olam. And this was something that was part of Ellen's fiber before she ever knew what the term was. Whatever she touched, she wanted to make it better. And no matter what area of life she was concerned with, she gave everything to. She didn't give 100% of herself, she gave 500% of herself. She knew that at the end of her life, she did not want the world to be unchanged for her having been here. And she changed so many and so much with such love.
Tragic though Ellen's death was, I mean, the upside, if there is one, is we were able to really evaluate a whole life here and see, wow, look at what she did. It's pretty incredible. I mean, she is that rare, rare thing that had the family, the professional thing, the volunteer thing, the Jewish thing, the arts thing. Pretty remarkable, and proud that she was my sister.
There's a quote of Fred Rogers that I'd like to share with you that reminded me so much of Ellen, and actually every quote in this book reminded me of Ellen, but this one resonated with me and I'd like to share it with you. If you could only sense how important you are to the lives of those you meet, how important you can be to the people you may never even dream of. There is something of yourself that you leave at every meeting with another person. That was Ellen. And all of us have a piece of Ellen that we carry around with us, and her desire to change the world and to definitely change Pittsburgh.